Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. An article on Yahoo suggests Meghan is not taking care of herself amid drastic weight loss. A source tells Yahoo something's seriously wrong. She's obviously not taking care of herself and is looking scary skinny. Meghan is cracking under all the pressure and it shows. For one, she was blamed for Harry's estrangement from his family, even though he has repeatedly said it was his idea to leave. People think she's still controlling him. Money is definitely an issue and their bills are piling up. Meghan feels like she's constantly having to hustle to afford her and Harry's lifestyle. She's struggling to balance her time with the children as well. She has a lot on her plate. Harry sees she isn't herself and that's affecting her health. He made it clear that he fears his wife will suffer in the same way his mother did, and his experiences have made him hyper-aware of mental health red flags. He's concerned that LA isn't the best environment for her right now. He thinks New York might be a better fit for them. He misses the hustle and bustle of a big city and it's closer to London. He just wants his wife to be happy and healthy. Lady Colin Campbell told GB News, "We should be so lucky. Anybody who believes all of this pap has no clue at all. A few weeks ago it was Malibu. A few months ago they were moving to Montecito. Then it was New York. They keep on changing where it's going to be. If they move, Harry will be staying here sometimes because it suits him in terms of his status as a Councillor of State and possible regent, should anything happen to William in the future. But I think it's all a load of nonsense. I suspect that Harry knows his place as it's very much head under Meghan's heel." Royal expert Angela Levin criticised Harry and Meghan's recent visit to the island, where billionaires go to avoid millionaires. "Was it more than just a vacation?" Levin said. "It's not a case of relaxing. It's a case of seeing the billionaires who can say, 'Here I am.' That's the thing, of course. It's networking." It doesn't appear that Harry will be home for Christmas, according to royal expert Tessa Dunlop. "Christmas is coming. We want Meghan and Harry to inject the Windsor brand with a bit of transatlantic tension. But don't hold your breath. Just as Harry was a no-show at Balmoral this summer, it's unlikely that he'll grace Sandringham with his presence. Far from buying a penthouse near London, it doesn't even look like King Charles will get a Christmas cuddle with those absent grandchildren." The Harry to New York or London rumours continue. Dunlop's take: "As with so many Sussex rumours, the subtext here is the marital tension. Meghan is just fine in California with her celebrity chums. Hot new agent and pending return as an influencer. Not so Harry, who is often pictured looking, well, spare. I'm sure Harry would like a bolt hole in London. It's his home city after all, but it makes no sense for the safety-obsessed Sussexes to invest in a private property where they can bunk up with cousins on the Windsor estate or stay in one of London's working palaces where the security brief is on tap," she went on. "Rather it is we, the British public, who are missing Harry. Let's face it, this new, more discreet Duke and Duchess who keep themselves to themselves in America, popping up occasionally and do good works, is a bit boring." Hello magazine tells us Kate and William may have a ghost in their lives. Kate and Wills own a 10-bedroom mansion in Norfolk named Anmer Hall. Paranormal historian Richard Felix told Hello's A Right Royal podcast, "When the Prince and Princess of Wales moved into Anmer Hall, there was a ghost in there of a Catholic priest. He lived there and was hanged, drawn and quartered for high treason. Although he was executed in York for some reason, he's returned. They've actually heard his voice, and they've seen the ghost of what they say is a priest wandering around Anmer Hall." If you enjoy a good ghost story, you might enjoy a podcast that is nothing but ghost stories. Ghost Scary Stories Daily has a new ghost story every day through Halloween.
Discover a new world of terror and suspense with Ghost Scary Stories, the ultimate daily podcast for the most terrifying tales of your life. Every day through Halloween, we'll bring you bone-chilling ghost stories that will have your heart racing and your spine tingling. Ghost Scary Stories guarantees a hair-raising experience like no other. Get ready to face your deepest fears and join us on this haunting journey. Listen to Ghost Scary Stories wherever you get your podcasts.
Apparently King Charles had a regret about his own coronation. The Mirror shared an anecdote from Neil Walter, who was in charge of parking at the royal concert. Charles said next time he would like to be closer or bring his binoculars. And remember the man who was accused of being Meghan Markle in disguise? The Daily Mail reminds us of the tale of Sir Carl Jenkins, who unexpectedly shot to fame when he appeared at His Majesty's coronation in May this year after the internet joked he was actually Meghan. People on social media suggested he was Meghan wearing a large white wig and glasses. Sir Carl and his moustache were among the hundreds of guests at Buckingham Palace last week at a royal event. One social media user tweeted, "Not the do that everyone thought it was Meghan in disguise attending the reception at Buckingham Palace today." Speaking after the event, Sir Carl said, "I was quite surprised that some people thought I was Meghan Markle in disguise. Someone wrote I was there, whoever I was, to steal the crown jewels. I look like this all the time, and in addition to this on my neck, which is what they give you when you get a knighthood, this was around my neck over which my tie came in my jacket. I've had the moustache since I was 18 years old. It was very trendy then, so that's me. Nothing sinister about it or surprising at all." And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, iTunes, Google, or your favorite app of choice, and head on over to YouTube and hit that subscribe button for us. It really helps us out. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.